Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Okay, so, speaking of the Isle Dragon, there it is. Climbing through the whole freaking volcano. Climbing through the volcano, ran into the Ivory Order, they're still being the Ivory Order, and we got to the caldera of the the volcano, and there's the dragon. So, let's take on the dragon. This could go badly or good. Let's find out.
You eye him warily, shouting, "There's nowhere left to run."
Brr.
He lets loose an intimidating roar, but you and your party stand calm, unbowed. Victory is within reach. You have never felt more ready to slay a creature in your life. You draw your sword and charge, blade raised and ready to strike.
And of course he gets in the way.
His bodyguard appears before you. You can see the bloodlust inside him as he stares you all down.
Are we fighting both at once?
He looks upon you and sees only greed. "Fools," he shouts. "You shall not be stopped. You have your reasons for wanting the dragon dead, and they are enough. They are everything. This conflict is inevitable. You heave your sword toward the enemy, come what may."
Boss fight. Okay, how badly could this go? Because if we're fighting both at the same time, seems to be the... And the dragon's even stronger. Happenstance. Okay.
You can do this.
Increase dark damage dealt to all allies and enemies by 4. Well, that won't help us that much. Sure, Melanie has to go first. Okay. I'm thinking here. Okay, let's do fire. Attack Vince first. Just pelt him with damage. There we go.
Nice.
I'm thinking. Okay. I'm trying to work up to do, like, the big attack, but... Oh, that didn't take much.
Vince falls, his face covered in blood. "Why would you give your life to protect the dragon?" Melanie asks sharply.
Okay, is this just an intermission, or...?
Asks the one who has forsaken her own. "What would you know of loyalty?" Vince roars, consumed with rage. He begins chanting, no doubt preparing to cast a spell. "No, that spell is forbidden," Melanie shrieks. It's too late. A stupendously powerful magic swirls out of the ether, enveloping them both. Vince turns to face you once more, his aura unlike anything you've felt before. You tighten your grip on your sword. There's no turning back now.
Alright, multi-layered. Okay, now he's even stronger. We haven't done anything yet. Alright, here we go. Decrease fire damage dealt to all allies. Okay, good to know.
Vince adopts a sweeping stance between you and the dragon. You'll have to deal with him first if you hope to attack your quarry.
At least we're not fighting them both, but it's like a layer. Okay. Try Shockwave. Now that we're not fighting multiple enemies, let's just try for... Okay, he's apparently immune to paralysis. Fire's not going to work, so Zephyr. Zephyr! There we go. Okay, at least did damage. Let's go for a lightning strike, just see how it goes. Ah, that poor roll. Almost 50 damage in one turn, but now what's he gonna do? Okay, it hurt. It hurt, but we're fine. Add 4 wind damage dealt to all allies and enemies. Okay. Just a swirl of magic. It's all... There we go. Probably should have tried the poison first. Let's do wind again. At least it's doing crits. Try another lightning strike. Actually, maybe a regular strike would have been better. Whatever. There we go. Crit, crit, crit. Ah, I was hoping you would follow that up. Oh yeah, she's got resistance. There we go. Decrease dark damage dealt. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, just loose a regular arrow. He's poisoned right now. No, let's save the freeze. There we go. I was hoping that would do a little bit more, but that's fine. Oh, great. That hurt. That hurt quite a lot. I was so hoping the poison would finish him off. Decrease all fire damage dealt. Okay, I'm gonna need Eulogy. Get a little bit of healing in. There we go, even better. Appropriate for Mel to finish him off. Oh, grab fire defense. That still works, though. Wasn't sure if we would immediately begin fighting the dragon or what. But everyone levels up, so no need to recover. Add 5 to all allies' defense for 3 turns. Eh. Ritis didn't level up? I suppose she most recently did, so maybe...
The battle has been won.
Well, half of it.
Tears stream down Vince's face. You watch him out of the corner of your eye as you turn your attention toward the dragon. Vince, undeterred by the wounds that now cover his body, rises to his feet and moves to protect the dragon one last time.
Keep on trying, kid.
Enough. The dragon speaks.
Oh.
He declares that he wishes to see further harm befall none. Then you ought not to have brought harm upon us, you shout, listing off the horrors you have heard on your journey. Vince, filled with righteous indignation, denounces each and every one as a lie. The dragon admits that your prowess in battle and willingness to pursue him the world over have earned you the right to hear the truth about this world.
Alrighty, what have we got?
The dragon claims he shares a special bond with the medicine that helps people the world over.
Do you ask the dragon what he has to do with the medicine? Where does the medicine come from? Yeah.
All those who succeeded in capturing the dragon in the past forced him to live a nightmarish existence on this island. They would stab him with several hundred spears. They would slice his scales off with their swords.
Yeah, just mangle him in order to, like, create the elixirs and everything.
Every day a fresh horror would visit him in the heart of the island. And every day he would cry out in pain.
The Isle Dragon's roars. They're actually him crying.
They then gathered up the dragon tear he shed and used it to produce their medicine.
Yes, dragon, what he has to do with the medicine? What does the medicine got to do with you?
Everyone in the world drinks this medicine as though it were water. Taking this medicine heals all wounds and cures all ills. It is a crutch that humanity can no longer live without. The primary ingredient in this medicine is dragon tear.
Yeah, plot twist. The point of the game is talking about substance abuse and overdoing... Yeah, hold on.
The mere thought that so much good was born of the dragon's torture makes your mind reel. You feel unmoored. No one moves, or so much as makes a sound. His words weigh on each and every one of you. The dragon claims he has grown weary of suffering for the benefit of humankind. And so, I beseech you, strike me down.
Oh, it's kind of sad, actually.
You
That's why
hear only hurt and fatigue in his voice.
But that's why the Order want to capture him. They want to use him for that same purpose, the medicine.
Comply, and you will fulfill the order that was given you. The riches you have coveted for so long shall be yours. But know that if you do, the medicine upon which people have come to rely shall cease to exist, threatening the very foundation upon which humanity was built.
But that just means the dragon's going to be tortured again and again. What is your heart's desire? Oh, boy. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, it'll effectively crumble the world, but at the same time, if we don't kill him, he's just going to be captured again and tortured to get that medicine, so his suffering is just going to continue. It feels like it's playing maybe I'm overthinking it, but it feels like it's playing us where it's just like, the noble thing would be to let it live. That's the Paragon option, but he's just going to get captured again. And, it's selfish to, we'll get rewarded from this regardless, but also it just gets him out of the way. That's a tough one, actually. There's a lot of there's good reasons to do either, but I think we're just going to go with Slay. Let's have some mercy on him, as my trying to twist it to be mercy.
Quest and slay the dragon. You adjust your grip and move to strike the dragon down once more.
Oh, it's actually going into a battle. Oh, man.
It looks like it won't.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. This is on my character's head, so... I was really hoping it would crit and just be done with it. The injured dragon cannot act. Aw. And, you got the sad... Should we go crazy with it? That feels undignified. That feels undignified. It's like, can I heal him? Just in one solitary slash. I feel bad about this. This could be where the big deviation is. I'm guessing this is an RP open. It's an RPG. There's got to be multiple endings. This is probably one of the big delineations.
Out of nowhere, a burst of magic crashes over the entire party, rendering you unable to move.
I figured that was going to happen anyways, but...
The Ivory Order have found their way back to the caldera and stand before the dragon once more. Sherwin stares the dragon down, fire in his eyes. At last, the world is safe, he says. Seize him at once. Edwin urges. With a nod, Sherwin approaches the dragon.
Wait.
In one motion, Sherwin unsheathes his sword and cleaves the dragon in two.
Huh. Wait, okay, am I misunderstanding something?
The dragon's lifeless corpse lurches backward before dropping over the edge into the caldera.
Damn it.
What have you done?
There we
The
go.
others ask quietly, unable to comprehend Sherwin's actions.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's like, wait, I thought he said he wanted to capture it. No, he was playing them.
The earth shakes. The dragon's body seems to have energized the lava enough to spur an eruption. All that remains is to destroy that place, he hisses, and storms off with purpose.
Okay, Sherwin's up to something else.
The Ivory Order are still in shock, but Edwin orders them out, and they flee out of sight.
Okay, plot twist.
The volcano is about to erupt, and will surely take you with it. Melanie suggests the party take Vince as well, but he insists he remain here. He speaks his final request, his voice already fading. Dragon Tyr is more powerful than you can imagine, he says, his voice weak and raspy. It could end this world. You mustn't let them use it. Stop them at all costs. Use the forbidden magic if you have to, Melanie. Vince's final pronouncement echoing in your head. You race to catch up to the Ivory Order.
Okay.
The eruption is imminent. The earlier tremors collapsed the passage you took to reach the caldera.
I was gonna say, can we just jump?
Follow the other passage out and escape before it's too late.
Flee the volcano within 100 steps. Remaining moves are displayed in the upper right corner. Reach 0 by the time you move to the counter reaches 0, it's game over. You cannot jump, save, or load until you escape. Okay. You cannot use Bellwether. Okay, it's telling us make another save, but don't save in your primary slot. Do a separate one. I'll have to remember that. So yeah, this could be telling you, like, hey, there's a deviation, so if you don't want to play through everything again, this could be the time. Right, we can't jump. Enemy appears. Now we gotta fight through everything else. Okay, so yeah, interesting stuff going on. And again, it's the fairy tale twist this game has been doing the whole time, where nothing is as it seems. You know, the dragon is actually, you know, not a threatening menace, or at least it doesn't mean to be. It's just a tortured beast that's just been, you know, captured and made an example of in order to harvest to make the world run. But that exploitation of, like, such a creature, and then also, like, the abuse of the substance his torture it's, you know, like I said, like, plot twist, it's about overusing prescriptions and such. Okay, that's not fair. I say prescriptions, but you know what I mean. It's just sort of like, not prescriptions, but like antibiotics, because that is a big problem we're facing in the US right now, is the overuse of antibiotics and non-prescription, you know, like drugs and tablets. So the effectiveness is actually wearing off, and but we're so dependent on them. Once they stop working, it's going to be bad. That's a personal rant of mine. Again, not prescription, you know what I mean. The stuff that actually is prescribed to you, that actually helps you, that's different from what's not and people just use. Okay. Oh, no. Cards to flip over. Oh, Jesus, there are so many cards. The enemy appears. I'm not going to flip over everything. I'm just going to... Let's find the way out of here. All allies and enemies take 5 damage. Okay, from the collapsing... Sorry, we're getting out of here. Now, you know, my whole rambling there, that's me putting an allegory on all this. But, yeah. So we got the leader of the Ivory Order. So apparently, well, he must know, and if he says that place, what are the chances, like, that's, Mount Medica? Because that's where it, you know, that's like the last major location we've heard about throughout. That's not... Enemy appears. So now what's Sherwin's whole deal?
Don't hold back.
And now what are the other Ivory Order lot going to do? But yeah, they were in on this. That also makes it strange, though. Well, obviously the Queen doesn't know. You know, now that I think about it, the Queen doesn't know. The Ivory Order is not like, you know, her royal guard. It just so happened... Well, no, it kind of is. You get what I mean? But they're their own faction. So, you know, she would have no idea about this, at least in theory. But that also means, you know, thinking about what other people say, where everyone, you know, there's that whole thing right in the beginning with that cobbled woman who says nothing beats Ivory Order medicine, but the Ivory Order medicine is the dragon. So that's why it's been so important for them to capture it, because they need it in order to keep making medicine. So, you know, again, nothing is as it seems. So that's really cool. Jesus. I was going to say, how did it do so much damage? Right, freezing. There we go. Ridis finally leveled up. Deal 4 times damage. Okay. That looks pretty good. We'll keep that one in mind. Actually, I'm going to switch that ability now. Nope, not ability. Skill. What can we change it with? I suppose we are not using Shockwave that much, so let's just swap it out for that. And actually, let's put it... Nope. Let's put it at the... No. Keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. You know, focus damage on one target, and she hits pretty hard, so maybe that'll be useful. I was gonna say, that seems like a dead end. Quick, quick.
Fortune favors the bull.
Sorry. Don't need to freeze it. This will probably do it. So yeah, we're learning weird stuff. It's all coming together. Don't know why I did that. Enemy appears. Got a lot of remaining moves. I bet there's treasure in here that I'm ignoring, but, you know, I'm ignoring it.
Let's do this.
There we go. Well, leveled up. Destruction, deal attack plus 25 damage. Oh, actually, you know what? That is actually really cool when you... Because it goes on his base attack, and then it adds on to that. That's cool,
Take
actually.
your time. There's no need to rush yet.
Shut up. Hold on a second. I bet there's something up there. Nope. Okay, I was tricked.
From the rock beneath. You misstepping
Unless that was a dead end that we were gone up to. Tons of volcano entrance. Okay, probably another floor yet. Jeez. Enemy appears. Fuck. I know there's always an option to run from enemies, but whatever. Getting closer. Okay, more of these. Sorry. Going through the motions. No, spinning ray. I was thinking, what would be the best thing to do? Well, that probably. There we go. Treasure discovered. Yay. Just grab something. Supreme salve. There we go. I'm out of regular salves, so... Gotta be close. We still got a bunch of moves remaining, so... It'll pan out. I assume. Arrow to the little guy. Freeze to the tortoise. There we go. Let's just slash the little guy and then we'll...
Nice work.
Oh, can't use her thing. You know what? Just because I can? Yeah, let's try freezing it again. Nope, that was a mistake. No, wait. Maybe... No. I'm trying to think, like, how do we get her... That works too. I don't know why I didn't think about freezing on top of freezing would do that much damage. I just wanted to use her, or Ridis's new ability, but whatever. That works. Treasure discovered. Middle. Okay.
You're nearly out. The relief of knowing you may yet outrun the encroaching lava is immense.
But...
And short-lived, as monsters burst forth from the lava, blocking your escape.
One last rumble. Ah, my arm really hurts. Okay, some big stuff. Happenstance cards. Attack, add 4 damage, deal 2. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Let's get this done with. We can always buy more. Where is the thing? Okay, I was looking for the Soothstone. Soothstone. Now Mel can go out swinging. Oh my god, it even crits. Holy crap. How did that thing survive?
That was lucky.
That was amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little sword slash like, yeah, I am also strong. Okay, that was cool. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Gonna have to keep some of those on hand.
You race out of the volcano, the monsters scarcely having hit the ground behind you.
Alright, next course of action. On an island drowning in the very medicine meant to save it, a lone knight wages a lonely battle. Which, I suppose that's why that town is so sick. Atop a volcano, belching ash and smoke, our heroes... Da-da-da. An audience in which the dragon and one-eyed man shatter our hero's illusion of peace. The very medicine on which these people rely comes from the dragon himself. The ground heaves as the dragon's life expires, and the volcano prepares to unleash its fury. Our heroes narrowly escape with their lives, as lava spew from the caldera. What does the Ivory Order truly want? What secret does they harbor? Where has the knight in white gone, and what awesome power lies within? Ooh, that looks cool. Chapter 7. Dragon Tear. I just had another realization and I lost it. Oh no, is like, because that Mount Medica is not too far from here, is that why the village is sick? It's like a withdrawal or an overdose from the medicine? And maybe that's
Truth about the
him
dragon
seeing that is why he's trying to destroy it.
The Ivory Order and Sherwin are actually after. And Vince's dying warning about Dragon Tear destroying the world. You decide to return to the village of the sick to try and make sense of everything.
Turn to the village of the sick. Save your game, loading a game, and moving with the jump ability is now permitted. Okay. So jump we shall. You fill the necessary requirements for Vince's Flipside story. You should check that out. I gotta look at the other Flipside stories as well. We almost found every character. There's only a few missing. I wonder who they could be. Though they share a birthplace, Vince's magical might far outstrips Melanie. Oh, we read this already. His journey revealed him the awful secret that binds the dragon to the Ivory Order. As he fell into the heart of the volcano, he had the peace of knowing he'd fulfilled his duty. Alright. And we still gotta figure out, you know, proper the connection she has to him, which I still think maybe they're related, but I guess we'll see. You know, there's also a lot of other questions about our characters that are floating around, mainly about us, and what was Mar called by
Exhausted,
Lappy?
Says Riddis. She certainly looks it. Bruno is silent and looks deep in thought. As you head into the village after your friends, another headache splits your skull. This place. Something about it is triggering a memory that feels like it's trying to claw its way out of your brain. Let's rest up at the inn, suggests Melanie, taking in everyone's state.
We were in that volcano for a long time. I'm looking, I don't think we need to mess with anything, so let's just, yeah, rest, probably trigger something. Because we still have not checked out that abandoned house.
At dinner time, you and your friends gather around the table. For a while, it's quiet, but then Melanie speaks up.
And we're still trying to figure out what's up with our guy, because he seems to have a connection to this place.
Defeated, she says. What are we going to do?
How do you answer? Yeah, collect the reward, but chances are we're not gonna get it anyways because we don't have proof of the kill.
I want to learn a little more about this island, you say. Bruno agrees with you. They call this place Mount Medica. Something tells me there are still secrets to uncover. In truth, the Ivory Order wanted to capture the dragon alive, but Sherwin killed him. You can't help feeling the Ivory Order is still hiding something about this island, the dragon and the medicine.
Indeed.
Whether you go after the Ivory Order or investigate the island, first and foremost, you need information.
There's still like 2/3 of this whole island to explore.
You should be pretty knowledgeable about the island, reasons Melanie. You decide to pay a visit to the Overseer after a good night's rest.
Okay. We're learning stuff. HP fully restored. Hear what's sell for the self-proclaimed overseer of the village. Yeah. Hop on over.
Selfor, the village headman come overseer, comes out
They have to spell it like that? I'm sure it's correct, but it's just like, huh.
After detailing what happened atop the volcano, you ask him to tell you everything he knows about this island. So, the dragon's tears are the medicine's main ingredient, he muses.
Makes too much sense. What will you ask yourself, sail for?
You ask Selfor if the medicine is made on this island.
Dragon tears, apparently.
After a moment, he begins speaking in a quiet voice. He tells you about the medicine factory here on the island that the Ivory Order oversees, and that this village was founded in order to provide a steady supply of human test subjects for their new medicine.
That makes it worse than my original assumption.
Now that you know the truth about the island and
That's
the
why it's so
village,
segregated as well,
turn to
or so
Selfor
cut off.
and pose further questions.
The way you ask. Testing new medicine? They force the dragon? Well, either one.
What do you mean, testing new medicine, you ask?
Me what I said, testing new medicine.
Sulfur explains that before the Ivory Order sends any of its medicines out to the greater world, they test them here first. With all the new medicines they're constantly prescribed, the villagers here suffer strange side effects.
So they know what they're doing.
Except Sulfur, who says he's exempt from the tests on account of being in charge of the village on the Order's behalf.
That's why he's the overseer. They forced the dragon?
Probing further,
And that's maybe...
the Ivory Order forced the dragon to make medicine at that factory? I'm almost positive they did, he replies.
The dragon said that.
That explains why the Order wanted to capture him, says Bruno, understanding dawning on his face.
And Sherwin was tired of sacrificing people to test their medicine.
But if that's the case, why did Sherwin flout the Order and kill the dragon? You're still missing the final piece of this puzzle.
My assumption, at least.
Sometimes we get people who try to escape, he says, his gaze dropping. The Order always catches them. This is horrible, says Melanie, a harrowed look on her face. You know
The cool heroes from the demo, and this was their whole plan.
Once upon a time, a family of 4 lived there. As Selfor speaks, you feel all the blood drain from your body. There's something I'd like to see for myself in that house, you say, your brow creased.
It was your
The
house.
uncharacteristically somber look on your face, Melanie, Riddis, and Bruno.
They've been implying as such for a while, so, you know. Might not be a surprise, but I'm still interested to see what it will unveil. Floop.
You stand before the dilapidated house. It looks like no one's lived here for a long, long time. You open the door and go inside, your gaze roving across the dusty space. Your eyes land on a progression of horizontal notches on the lower section of a support beam, markings to measure a child's growth.
No.
And carved into the beam beside the markings are your and Mars' names.
Oh.
Seeing your names unleashes a flood of memories you hadn't realized you'd kept locked away.
I'm gonna let this play out, because that would explain a lot about Mar, because he's not a normal monster. People have said that. Can we go home? It's getting really dark. Yeah, let's go. No. Return home. Okay. I better head home. I was just curious. I don't have any money. I'm just curious if we go to places. Probably the same response. I better head on. Okay, just curious about any other interactions. You know, they account for you doing stuff like that. We're back. Oh, Mar's a girl. Okay. Oh, look, you two caked in mud again. What kept you out so late, hmm? Mar hid so well, it took me ages to find her. I'm the hide-and-seek champion. Oh, no. You're a snot-nosed little sister is what you are. Yeah, you're just mad because I always find you super fast. I totally believe this. Alright, settle down, you little tremors, what? I swear, you twins are the only ones who can keep up with yourselves. Oh, Jesus, now get changed for dinner. Mar's a girl! And was human at one point. I have a feeling this is maybe... Is this watery soup really all there is again? Whiny won't change that, I'm afraid. But... I want more. They don't believe us, but we're trying. This isn't going to fill me up at all. Oh, I know, but we just can't afford to buy anything else. But it won't be like this forever. You'll see. We've agreed to some testing. Several days later. Now I want the two of you to hold on to my hands no matter what, alright? Okay, this is panicked. It's pitch black outside. Where are we going? I'm sorry, reading all bumbly and not getting the voices out. Hurry, we can't let them find us. I'm not doing the pain noise. Escape subject spotted. Securing at once. Give me more medicine! The effects of this new medicine spiral too much out of hand. It's a failure. What are you waiting for? Jesus. Sorry, put it in my... This one's no good either. Pitiful. What happens to the one that two try to flee? What are the findings for the medicine those twins were given? Well, one turned into a giant slug dog. Look at the girl. She's transforming into a monster. So she's a no match for the medicine. Okay, somebody mentioned no match earlier. I couldn't remember the name, but that's... Only an undiluted solution of Dragon Tear can cure her now. Oh. This one isn't exhibiting any signs of transformation. We should have enough to make our report to the mausoleum now. I'll never understand why they choose to build a factory on the island at the mausoleum. It's so out of the way. What should we do with the twins? Dispose of them? No, leave them to die with their parents. Oh. Not much better than the alternative. None of this is good.
Some of what happened, combined with the effects of the medicine, spurred the loss of your memories.
Nothing is as it seems.
But now you remember the horror in full detail. Sobbing, you gather Mar in your arms. Melanie, Riddis, and Bruno just stand there in silence, absorbing the truth of your origins.
There we go. That's a lot.
Melanie, who knows all too well the pain of losing your parents, turns to you with tears on her cheeks.
Oh.
We have a lot in common, you and I. That's how we've made it this far together, she says softly.
And Melanie words you. Shake your head. No, nod. Agree.
Moved by her kindness, you give her a silent nod.
Yeah, our, brittle, or our, stoic heart is breaking.
But I've still got farther to go, you say, scrubbing your face dry. As painful as those memories are, something the Ivory Order disciples said gave you hope. If you can get your hands on an undiluted solution of Dragon Tear, you can restore Mar to her human form.
All right.
And what was that about the place they called the mausoleum? That's probably a good enough place as any to start looking for Dragon Tear. Melanie doesn't miss the determination that blooms on your face. Whatever it is you need to do, she says, I'm with you.
All right, determine the mausoleum's precise location. We've got a new heading. We don't really need to buy any items, so I'm just going to go. I'm thinking here real quick. Yeah, let's leave. Okay, leave the area. There's still something I want to check out, but... Because now it's another thing crossing my mind, and things have changed, so maybe it'll be different. But, okay, the mausoleum has to be up this way, so... Go over to this boulder.
A giant boulder impedes the path. You stop, unable to go any farther. But when you turn around, who do you see but the Ivory Order trio?
Hey there, guys.
In a flash, you draw your weapons, but Hedwig calls out, wait. Unlike the other times you've crossed paths, the trio doesn't seem keen on fighting you. You lower your weapons in response. Conveniently, you've got some questions for them anyway.
Now spill it. What do you ask the trio about? What the Ivory Order wants.
You demand to know what the Ivory Order wants. There's no reason to hide it any longer, begins Hedwig. He tells you of the immense fortune the Order amassed by selling the medicine they forced the dragon to make on this island.
Yeah, checks out.
And he confirms recapturing the dragon was the Order's true goal. The dragon's imprisonment on this island was a secret only the upper echelons of the Order were privy to. Even Queen Nilla didn't know.
And that explains why every time, because we heard about 2 separate occasions where the dragon was beaten by the armies, fled, and then disappeared for a long time. So it just keeps getting out. Sherwin.
You ask where Sherwin disappeared to after he killed the dragon atop the volcano. We too seek Sherwin, says Winifred. Atop the volcano, Sherwin swore to destroy that place. Edwin says he was talking about the mausoleum.
Checks out.
Winifred ponders the question of why Sherwin would betray the order and kill the dragon.
I mean, there's a lot of unethical things with your whole thing, so...
We cannot get to the mausoleum with this in our way, Edwin says, gesturing to the giant boulder.
We got 2 burly boys with us. They can handle it.
Upon closer examination of the boulder, you see fissures spidering along its surface. Perhaps it was weakened by the earthquake caused by the volcano erupting. With the right approach, you might be able to force your way through after all.
What will you do? Yeah, I'll break it. Ask Riddick, ask Mar, ask Melanie. I'm gonna try.
You draw your fist back and let it fly into the boulder with everything you've got.
I had to try.
There comes a crunching sound. Your hand reddens and begins to swell. Boulder 1, you 0.
I figured, but I had to try. What will you do? Ask Bruno. Riddick, you got this.
For whatever reason, you ask Riddick to raid.
Can we just go through all these options? Or is it eventually gonna, like, crack?
She takes out her book to see if there's anything about boulder smashing in there. Somehow, you doubt the tome covers that subject.
We'll eventually ask
You ask
Bruno.
Melanie to work her magic on the boulder, literally. She summons up a great flame, but all it does is leave scorch marks on the stone.
I like to imagine. This makes this so much...
Squares off in front
Okay,
of the
he
giant
finally like,
stone
okay, I'm tired of this.
and strikes the figure with a mighty knife-edged chop. Silence rings for a moment before the boulder crumbles to dust.
Sorry, it's great imagining just like the Ivory Order trio just standing behind them, just sort of like, what are they doing? As just like, do this, do this, do this. And like, let's see, Gerwin just like looks over to Bruno. They give each other a nod as he finally steps up.
The Ivory Order trio offers a curt thanks before hurrying on ahead.
Oh,
The jerks.
oddly, I was hoping they would be playable now. Fill the necessary requirements for unlock Winifred's flipside story. Berwin's. Did I say Gerwin? So their flipside stories. So I'm curious about that. So we got the next part of the island to explore. Let's take a look at their cards real quick. And there's another thing I want to check real quick just because I'm stupid. Where's the... Okay. Winifred was born into the Ivory Order and raised as a dignified lady. Her fellow Order members find her maid training a boon to on their travels. Between the overly talkative sage and the taciturn warrior, Winifred's journey was far from easy. The worst part, though, her pristine white robes were soiled. Oh, poor, lady of the Order. The Ivory Order values warriors as level-headed and trustworthy as Berwin. Warriors who approach wood chopping and bodyguard detail with equal amounts of intensity and fortitude. If ordered to advance, Berwin will follow to the letter. Smashing through anything in his path, be it a wall or an entire house. Thus, he was deemed perfect for Winifred's escort. The entire Ivory Order reveres Hedwyn for his wisdom. When a young woman was placed in his care, his obsessive focus on etiquette revealed another side, exacting disciplinarian. Winifred, no! Stop that this instant! Those who know Hedwyn's best say his jet black hair began turning white the day young Winifred was placed in his care. Okay, I was right, it was Winifred. But yeah, he got gray as soon as he had to deal with a child. Okay, so that's fun. Hold on, speaking of the Ivory Order, I keep going back just to check. We're gonna go back to the other island real quick, because there's that one guy who's like, I need a stalwart warrior to face me. Shut up. I'm stalwart enough, am I not?
The moment the night senses your presence.
Okay, I think we're strong enough where we're planning to take us seriously.
I wish to challenge you in a contest of strength, he proclaims, placing his hand on the hilt of his sword. It seems he has deemed you a worthy opponent. Stealing your resolve, you draw your sword from its sheath.
Now, how's this gonna be? Is this basically the Sephiroth of the game or something? Is he like the super secret hidden boss, or is it like... Okay, that's pretty burly.
Don't hold back.
Poison. Okay, he's weak to poison, I guess. No, do not use freeze. What am I thinking? Just try a spell. Any spell. Oh boy. And we were resistant. Okay. A little healing in. This could be harder than I thought. That felt like it didn't... Okay, he's pretty strong. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so he's taking double damage from that, at least. Yeah, Loosen Arrow. God, he's resistant to physical. Not resistant, but, you know... It's not doing much. I'm just guessing this is probably like a mysterious card or something. It's probably what we're gonna get from this. Yeah, let's do a heal plus on. Okay. You know what? That's probably like the weakest thing he could have done. Now the poison wears off. Hit him again. I'd say freeze as if that's a good idea, but no. You know what? This might be a good time to use an item instead. Oh, God. Okay, he rolled low. Still did a ton of damage. Deadly Mirage. Let that be really cool. It was kind of cool. Getting so close. I'm gonna take another Supreme Potion. Yeah, she's out. But we're getting so close. Like, should I revive her or should I just keep attacking? I don't know if we're gonna do enough damage. Try and finish off the fight. Not dead yet. Just Deadly Mirage again. Do it again. Take him out. Crit, crit, crit. I was so hoping, but that works too. We won! Barely. Okay, yeah. Tough fight. Tough fight. Okay, I was gonna say, if she's unconscious, does she miss out on the XP? If so, that would be very bad. But no, we're good. So everyone levels up. Restore 20 HP to all allies. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good. Probably not going to swap out for him, but that's an option now.
Warrior, this is far more befitting of you, he says, entrusting you with his armor. Perhaps returning to basics because of his loss, the knight swings his sword intently.
Okay. Whoa. Divine armor. Legendary armor of a heavenly knight. Sweet! So, okay, so that's... I was thinking that was like a mysterious card or something for the longest time, but no. We have not upgraded our armor in a long time, so this is going to be a huge boost. There we go. Now we just need a legendary ring, and we're going to be amazing. Yeah, sorry, it's mine. It's for me. Okay, so that was certainly worth it. I go, just like, he's been bugging me ever since we saw him. It's like, come on, he's gotta be able to do something, and he just won't budge. But, okay, I guess you have to get, like, certain level or reach a certain point in the story before he fights you, but fair enough. If you could somehow, you know, well, there's no way you could beat him earlier. Whatever. Nevertheless, we did good. We're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on. We will head down forth out to the rest of the island and see what other secrets we can uncover about the mausoleum, about, Sherwin. I totally remembered his name. And next time we continue, we will just check out the rest of the island or, you know, more of the island and see what we stumble upon next after learning the truth about our main character. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.